Hello, now today's project in the workshop is giving my quadcopter a propeller upgrade. That is the Inspire 1, my DJI Inspire 1. The propeller upgrade is basically because the wind-on or the earlier versions of the propellers have been known to have come up in flight. It's not happened to me, fortunately, but of course if it happens, you crash and burn. So DJI, in their wisdom, have brought out a much safer, much quicker and easier system. Once fitted, the propellers lock into place and cannot come off without a special procedure. Now I acquired from the DJI supplier 2 sets of propellers, the new quick release ones, and 2 sets of the quick release brackets that are needed to swap over the old ones. You're also going to need a suitable Allen key, some nut lock and cocktail sticks for applying the nut lock. Now, one point of caution: when you're buying the upgrade kit, you may initially think very good value. It was listed on my suppliers at £8. All I did was search the supplier's stock for the DJI Inspire Propeller Upgrade Kit. It came up with a picture showing this, heading Inspire Upgrade Propeller Upgrade Kit, £8. Oh, very good. In the small print, it told me it was only the clips, not the blades. So a link for the blades, another £8. Okay, so I thought it was going to be £8. It ended up £16. Yeah, not too bad about that. It all arrived. I'm already excited to get these things fitted, and it arrived like that. Only half what I needed. I should have read even smaller print saying you get 2 propellers. Even though all Inspires have got all propellers, they sell them in 2s. Why? They said because you might break one, and that's why. Myself, I think it's because 2 costs £8, 4 costs £16. You're more likely to buy 2 by mistake and then have to buy the second 2, like I did. So really, it's not a lot of money, but your upgrade won't cost you £8. It'll cost you the best part of 40. So be ready for that. Just keep an eye on the listing of what it's actually selling before you click that order. Okay, on to the bird itself. Okay, getting it out of its little home first. We don't need anything else, we just need the Inspire itself without a battery and without the gimbal. So this lot can be put to one side until we're finished. Okay, so in the box for the propeller blades, you get 2 propellers and some instructions. Details about it, have a read through if you wish. We don't need it for this program. The blades, you'll note white is the same as the old white, so we can assume the white goes in the same place. The other one is red. The old one doesn't have a marking. So just for comfort, initially I take out all 4 and place them by the motors that they're going to be attached to in the end. Now you get the same with the propeller pack. Now what you've got in here is, this is the red pack. We've got the red arrows. Now this one's the red pack, red marking, so it's going for there and for there. Now we've got the 6 screws. We've got the metal gasket, spring-loaded gasket there. We've got the base plate, a clamp and the locking plate. I don't know the exact names of all these things, but 3 body items, a gasket and 6 screws. That is for that one there. Now also in the pack comes this. I've read through everything, I've looked at videos and seen, trying to find what it is, where I need to put it. You don't. They're actually spares for inside of there, you've got one of them, it's just a rubber bumper, so when you're pushing it down it just gives it a bit of cushion, it seems, and seems to must wear out. Or you've got a set of 10 spares with each pack of 2, so plenty of spares. Okay, now the next pack, this one will be the white pack, all same items again. I would advise, obviously at this point, just make sure you've got everything first before you begin. One pack's got a screw missing or a washer missing, the metal gasket missing or anything, the job stopped. And if you've already started and you're on the third one or something, you're going to be a little disappointed having to pack it all back away again and undo it, reverse it all. So now we've got all 4 and we know we've got everything there. We are confident we can proceed and not have to stop because we've got something missing. Now, should you have any doubt as to what I'm going through here, if anything's not as clear as it should be, the instruction they give you on here is reasonably clear. It's just, well, like they say, a picture paints 1,000 words. It's much easier to follow somebody when you're watching them than it is to read an instruction booklet. Okay, we're starting off. I'm going to start with the white one here. Let's remove first the existing. Now, myself, I'm going to be keeping it all. Just in case, for some reason, I need to reverse it back. I shouldn't think I will, but I'm nothing out by keeping. Oh, it's a very tight fit. And that's as far as we need to go. That's all we're taking off. We're not taking anything else off. Get a bit of tissue to wipe that. There's a lot more pieces to the new one than there is to the old one. Okay, we're starting off with, we're going to be putting this on first, onto there. Just aligning them screws. But first we want to put into the screw holes some lock nut. Can I get them up? We want to put some lock nut into them screws, but we don't want to be getting it all over the place and making a right mess of it and causing damage to other things. So this is what we're using the cocktail sticks for. Again, you watch the DJI video, they do the same. It's common sense, it's something we always do when we're applying this sort of stuff. A little bit into it like that. And again, a little bit. I've got something on the top there, I can get it off there. Now, you will see that they already have nut lock on it. And if you wish, you can nut lock the nut itself. It's just as good as putting it into the threaded part. You just need some on it. Okay, so locate the base plate, is what I'm calling it. Take your first bolt and screw it down. So I'll lock it, I'm going to put the second one in. Make sure you give it a good firm nip down, don't go breaking anything or stripping any threads, but you want a good reasonable nip to stop it coming out again. Okay, now the next thing that's going to go on there is this metal spring loaded gasket, and that goes on just with the screws lined up where you want them. And then you need to assemble this other piece. It's quite simple. We just slide it in. Turn it that way to slide it in. Right, very simple. And you turn it, you've got to put it in that way because the angle stops you. You can't get it in this way. You've got to put it in that way. So you put it in, and then once it's dropped down, and then you just turn it so that the arrows are pointing arrows, like this. And then place it over holes to holes. But again, we want a bit of nut lock in there. So, once again, put in the nut lock. Let's do it in the cap again. Look all around into there, making sure it doesn't overspill. That's it. Okay, and then place this on, and oops, wrong one. Place this on, and again align the screws. That's your metal gasket, and this, once they're aligned, place that on. Holes aligned again, and in it goes like so. Load up with another bolt, put in place, and down we go. Again, as I said, second one in before you tighten up. I'll lock up the first one. That's good. And the second one. Good. Right, this point it's good to just put it on and test it. Very simple, you just press it apparently and turn and lock. Get hold of the body of the motor, get hold of the top of the propeller and twist it. See if you can feel any movement, and there shouldn't be any, between this new piece you put on and the propeller motor. There isn't any movement there at all. Now then, to get these off, you get a bit of a habit of doing it. Okay, 2 screws left over. Why? I don't know. Right, anyway, let's do the next one. We're doing that, same now with all 4. I've got one set there, the other one's finished. I'm going to put the opposing set with it. Remove the 2 items and give it a bit of a clean. Now we've done one, we know what we're doing, we've all conversed, we've all practiced, so we can whip through it pretty quickly. You can see the difference between the 2. Standing up, a lot more proud, a lot more solid, looks more the part than this one does. Let's just hope it performs more the part. it's supposed to enhance its performance as well, according to the paperwork there. But primary aim of buying it is to stop them coming off. Okay, there it is, all four done, complete. Easy to put on. My next question is, can I put the wrong ones on? No. No, you can't. And they shouldn't be able to come off. That should be solid, permanently finished. Right, next, take it out for a test and just make sure everything's good. But off camera, while I've got it in the workshop, I'm going to quickly give it a clean up service because it's been flying a good few hours now since its last polish and wax. So I should do that. Right, so there we have it, a very quick, simple and relatively cheap upgrade, which, you know, could save your bird. If the propeller comes off, you've lost it. So I think well worth it. Alright, well, thanks for watching us. Again, if you've got any questions about what I've done, what I've said, shove them in the bottom and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.